Welcome back to our playthrough of Chapter 1 of GMT Games' Skies Above Britain. And we're going to jump right back into the action with the next patrol. All right, so while I was sitting here bored waiting for you to get your head out of what you were doing, I set up for our second patrol.
Excellent.
So my thinking, if you come over here, was I don't think we're going to get so lucky as to only have one pilot out again. So I thought it would be good to have a lot of options for pilots who are not going to be fatigued. So I rotated basically everybody in who didn't fly last time.
Yep.
And you know,
I like that. Smart.
Yeah. So I left our veteran and our green pilot in together because I figured they should just get fatigued together. And I rotated out our other green pilot because we don't have our other veteran is in the hospital.
Okay. Yep.
So that's where we are. So basically, this is, you know, who's flying, and hopefully I got that all correct over here. So it's interesting. Cool. What I found kind of interesting going through this, by the way, interesting is a strong word for what I'm about to say. There is no S for some reason, and there is no Q. So they skipped the letter S and the letter Q for some reason. And they skipped the letter V.
S.
Yeah, S. So Q, when I hit Q, I was like, I get it.
Oh, that makes sense.
I get it. But then I hit S and I was like, why an S? Come on, there's got to be like a million people.
There has to be a British person named S.
With an S for, yes, that's what I thought.
Yes.
Anyway, that's my factoid for the day. So, okay, so the first thing we do before we do anything else is we actually find out the fate of our hospitalized veteran, who we could actually say his name because it's written over here. It says Nathan Elliott, but I suspect that he meant to say Nathan Elliott. But so probably. Pilot Elliott, do you want to roll and see what his fate is?
So you just do this each turn until he's finally discharged?
Correct. And
a 3.
No, actually, discharged is bad. Discharged means he's so wounded that, yes, exactly. We wanted returns.
He is discharged.
So what that means is that he's going to come back as a green pilot.
With next. A new name, hopefully.
Well, yeah. So, yeah. Or as I was thinking about it,
Junior.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna do. Is just call him Nathan Elliott Jr. That way we know, like when they're not the same person. Why are you not?
That's interesting because what's supposed to happen on that? I mean,
what do you mean?
I guess in chapter 2, do we put down that the original one is?
Yeah, you basically mark, I don't know, let's see. So there doesn't seem to be a marker that says, like, that has, like, that says discharged. But what we'll do is we'll just, right here, we'll put hospital, and we'll know that he was,
Yep.
He left. He decided to. Well, he was discharged from the service from that event. Well, that's good. We've lost one of our only 2 veterans. That's a flying start to the afternoon.
Oh, wait a minute! I gotta go. We should just start later.
Do you really have to go?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
No, I was just trying to get our veteran back.
Okay. Well. So now we go back over here. So we start by rolling for our position. So we're starting deep again.
Wow.
Not
again.
All right, and then roll 2 dice for visibility. So the red die is the first one. So it is clear and sunny, and the sun is in the starboard. Clear and sunny. Oh, sorry. I'm putting in the wrong version of that box. All right, now we just gotta throw down our inbound markers. I'll start from the left if you want to start from the right. Oh God, I need to find some time and go in here and put like a thing that automatically puts them out with a specific rotation.
I mean, that's kind of annoying.
It's actually very.
You get a sense.
It's actually very annoying. Well, I think what we got to remember to do from here, just because I haven't changed that, is flip them before we collect them. You know what I mean?
Oh, is that what's happening? They go back in?
They go back in the wrong side up,
Yeah.
and then they come out
Got
the
it.
wrong side up. So if we flip them before we
Well-
collect them, we'll be fine.
A simple script, man. A
I
simple
know,
script.
and I haven't gotten around to put it. I've put some other stuff in here,
No.
but I haven't put that in there.
While I'm sitting there working on another game,
Mm-hmm.
you'd think you'd be knocking that kind of stuff out.
Well, I was actually editing. I was editing one of our Silent War videos. So give me a break.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, you want to start flipping vector tiles? We need to not draw a raid marker. Well, actually, we
I've
draw
never
a raid
seen
marker.
this one.
Visibility changes to haze. If haze already, it is now clouds. So it changes to haze. So the main impact of that is that we won't be able to draw the escorts if we get the raid. All right, next one. All right, that's actually pretty good. So let's see. That's turn point. So
Turning
roll a
point.
die and we'll shift the sun. Even clockwise, odd counterclockwise.
That was odd.
Odd is counterclockwise. So it goes
So it
to
doesn't
the
go to nose
nose
high?
high.
Yep.
Yes, sorry, I just missed that. And
Yeah.
then
No, that's good.
we have a Messerschmitt.
Messerschmitt.
Draw a Luftwaffe advantage card, select a section. All right, so draw that. It's not an escort, so one of our sections is going to get tailed by a Rota. So do you want to roll a die to figure out what section it is?
Sure.
So it's going to be yellow section. All right, so because we're tailed, we get to pick a maneuver.
Turn, baby, turn.
You think turn? The only thing I was thinking.
Well, that's the only one that's ever worked.
Fair
I
enough.
feel like
The only thing I was
Fine.
thinking about is that if we could try evade and hope that one of them contains a they fly away marker, but
let's do it.
and
Let's do
actually
something different.
just actually we can, because this is one of the first times I think we've done this where we're a section. We actually can even do the slip maneuver. So this maneuver is available only to a section.
Okay.
There's no effect
Gotta
unless
do
a
it.
slip icon appears. If the icon
Yep.
appears, all the other results are ignored, and one RAF fighter is immediately placed so it's tailing the Luftwaffe fighter marker.
Why would we not try that?
Then the German pilots break off their pursuit as they attempt to evade the RAF fighter tailing them. So basically, if
I
we,
feel like we totally should try that.
given that we haven't tried it yet in any, I don't think we've tried it yet. I think we're trying that.
I've never even heard of it, so.
All right,
And I might have.
so we're gonna
I
draw
forgot it if I
a
did.
tailed marker. Oh, that's bad. That turn would have worked.
Yeah, like I said. it's
All
all
right,
one that worked.
so we are a section. We are tailed. Oh my god, that is so bad. We take 2 hits.
Yeah. But they fly away. Oh, goody.
If only we had
Turned.
turned. All right, well, let's see roll me a dice to see who gets hit first.
Ah!
So, yellow 3 takes a damage marker,
And 5.
and yellow leader takes a damage marker. Well, those are both, we can roll both of those numbers. Those numbers are not super high, so
We can. I guess we
roll
roll
for
them
the
right now. Don't
yeah,
we?
roll. We do roll for the fuselage
Red
first.
is going to be for
The fuselage.
not the. So a 1 and an 8. So the fuselage is.
So fuselage. So the wing stays, but the fuselage goes, right?
Yep. Yep.
So yellow 3. I think yellow 3, if I recall correctly, yes, yellow 3 is like 100% new pilots. His first patrol did not last very long. Although presumably he's a regular pilot, so he's flown before.
Yep.
All right, well, okay.
that
Well, the
went
good
well.
news is though, is the rest of these guys aren't lost
raid.
contact, and no raid.
And no raid.
So now,
Now, wasn't there something with the fuel with that?
Yes, yellow spends a fuel cube. Good point. Yes. So I have moved yellow's fuel cube. So now, after reveal, now we spend a fuel. So everybody moves over 1.
Again?
And then we don't do contact because there's no raid. So we do vector. So I'm thinking we spend a fuel to climb and move.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Because we need to basically...
I got the fuel.
Yep, because we need to basically get over here. So hypothetically, if we get a raid here or something, we could actually go after it. It's not great. Okay, but so now I got to reveal 4 of these, and maybe we can get in there before. All right, well, the raid marker shows up, and we roll odd as counterclockwise, even as clockwise. I think I've got that memorized now. I suppose realistically, it doesn't matter if as long as we declare it, it doesn't really matter.
As long as you declare it, it's going to be...
All right, and so then the raid appears. All right. So now what we need is a flak mark. We need a flak icon. And because it's haze, we don't get to place the escorts. Come on, flak marker. Oh, that's not really what I wanted.
More Messerschmitts.
Another Messerschmitt jumps us. All right, we're tailed by a swarm this time.
Holy shnikey.
You want to roll to figure out who it is? Now I'm kind of like, go ahead and be...
Yes.
Go ahead.
Look at the stay tight.
Oh, wait. What is stay tight? Section only. Green pilot begins... but we don't have
a green pilot? We don't know who it's going to be? Or do we not have a green pilot?
Oh, right. No. We don't. Yeah, you're right.
So, up top, 9.
Well, that's the one section with a green pilot.
Oh, that worked out great.
Okay, so... Replace... Okay, section only. Green pilot becomes independent and is tailed by a rudder. Replace the swarm. So if I'm reading this correctly, basically there's a rada tailing the section, and yeah.
And one rada tailing the poor green dude.
Okay, as long as you and I are agreed that that's what it means.
Feels like that's what it's.
We're not going to have any planes left to go into the bomber formation here, man.
This has gone poorly.
Okay, so which one do you want to do first, the section or the independent pilot? Oh, well, let's declare maneuvers first. I think the green pilot... Well, the green pilot can only turn. He could evade, but he should probably turn.
Should we slip again? It worked so well the first time.
Well, 1 second, actually. Let me just check something before I answer that question. Because there might be I'm wondering if there's a veteran privilege around this. Okay, so here's what we've got. When we're tailed in a dogfight, we can replace the dogfight's result with a slip result.
Well, wouldn't that have been nice a little while ago?
Or if we're tailed in a dogfight, we can replace the dogfight's card results with a tight turn result.
So we can automatically do a slip?
So we can automatically do a slip, and then the veteran is the one who slips behind him. The only thing that I'm replace the fight cards with a slip result. So it's a little bit weird. Oh, there. Okay, I see what this is. Okay. So the thing is that if we do pull tight, and use this veteran privilege, then basically we're going to have a second round of combat, so we'll be lost contact. If we do a slip, we're probably going to be lost contact too, because we're going to get a slip result.
Well, why don't we?
But keep in mind, we don't have to use it. If we like the result on the card better, we get to keep that. So I think I kind of like doing the tight turn because because basically what it is, if I'm reading this correctly, seeing this correctly in the rules, is what it has in the rules is like a turn symbol and it's blank otherwise. So I think what it means when it says you replace it with a tight turn result is it's basically there's no icons and we just flip around. So the worst case scenario with these guys is we're going to be lost contact and fighting head on.
Okay.
All right, which one do you want to do first?
The green one. Poor guy.
Poor guy. All right. Watch, he'll better luck than the other guys. So he is God. No. Well,
green hit.
Bang.
Well,
that's not too bad.
I've seen worse.
But unfortunately, yeah, and unfortunately, he doesn't even get him off his tail.
Nope, he's still getting hit.
All right, so the other guys. Come on, just get like a turn result that makes them fly away. There you go.
Okay.
So somebody is low ammo. So roll.
Hold on. We're a section.
Oh, we are a section.
So
All right.
it's a green hit, and that's it, right?
Yeah, actually, I would have preferred the other one, but okay.
So we're still
and
tailed?
the only reason no, we're not tailed because because there's a turn result. They flip around to head on.
Okay, got it.
The other one they don't flip around to head on because there's no tailed result or there's no turn result. But the problem is we're all now lost. We're all going to be lost contact.
Yep.
All right, so then let me just double check this. I think
Do
now
we roll for the fuselage? Or
yes,
do we keep
we
fighting?
now roll for the fuselage hit.
Alrighty. Roll high, baby. 3.
That's not high.
That's not high.
So blue 2 goes to the fuselage table 2.
Well, so much.
Oh
for
shoot!
green.
Actually, blue section. I'm moving their fuel cube.
Yep.
All right, and then you want to draw for head on.
Head on.
Yeah. Actually, I think we should have done head on first. FYI, just it doesn't really matter.
We
case.
didn't have head on before.
In the second.
Oh, you mean before rolling?
Oh, sorry. You're right. We didn't draw a card yet. You're right. I forgot.
Yeah.
That was just. Okay, so we are a section.
Head on.
So we hit him.
Fly away, low ammo, right?
And low
no,
ammo.
wait a minute.
Yeah, 2 low
What
ammos.
are you reading? It's head on. We're a section. Green low.
Isn't it that one because it's Messerschmitts? Oh, I'm reading tailing. I'm an idiot.
Yep.
Green hit.
They
low
fly
ammo,
away.
They
We're
fly
one low
away.
ammo.
So
we just need to see who's low on ammo, right?
Yep.
Even.
So it's over. Even is on the left. Odd is on the right.
Yep.
So
Even.
blue leader is low
Even.
ammo.
I thought you said even is on the left.
Yeah, I did. Sorry. Come on, it was 30. It was
trying to screw the leader.
It was 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, it was.
And they fly away. But now these dudes are lost contact.
Yep.
So we've lost 4 planes.
Wow.
In an attempt, and we haven't even gotten to the raid yet. All right, we gotta flip another tile.
Oh, no, hold up.
What?
Yeah,
we gotta flip another tile. All right, there we go. That's what we wanted.
Yeah, so now we can intercept.
So first things first. First things first. Yeah, turn point first.
Which one is even?
Even is clockwise. Odd is counterclockwise.
Odd.
So now it's nose high. It's not bad. That's not terrible if we can get it onto their nose. So then flak, we draw a bomber token.
So now we need to know what they are?
Yeah, we might as well. I think we might as well just figure out what they are.
Would you not normally? Would you just draw the token and?
Normally you would just, well, let's just do it the proper way.
Let's do that.
Normally you draw the token and you drop it here.
Got it.
So basically you got an engine hit. So that's gonna either drop somebody out.
Stuka.
Yeah, exactly. So now we roll here. Red is for the bomber type and blue is for the formation.
Or do we, in the real world, would we do that, or would we attempt
to... I am jumping ahead. I'm actually making a massive assumption. So now we got to actually see. We have a tally ho.
Right?
We have tally ho. Yeah. So we can from here we can burn a fuel. And
well, we can. Yep.
So we can burn a fuel and attempt to intercept. I think we should, because the problem is if this next one is a raid, we're gonna be like screwed. So I really need you to roll a 9 through a 12, if you wouldn't mind. Just
12.
like that. So then I think what we'll do is we'll burn a fuel to go nose high, right?
Yep.
So we are nose high. Oh, I should pull that whole thing over there. Sorry. So we are nose high. See, that's right where we want to be.
Yep.
Now, okay, so now we should go ahead and roll for what the bombers are, and then the escorts.
So red is the bomber.
Red is the bomber type. So we got Junkers. 88s, I think, and this 8-tile formation. That's interesting.
We're here, right?
Yeah,
7
yeah.
and
Sorry,
an 8.
sorry, I saw that 8 there, and okay, so 5-tile Junkers. So which one is the Junkers? Okay. Oh shoot, that's the wrong one. All right, so remind me again.
And this is medium bombers. I need to change the deck,
yeah. So
right?
just delete the deck and draw up the top. There's like a. It's very weird. You literally delete the deck and grab a new one.
Get a medium bomber deck.
I think it's actually get a medium bomber deck. Actually, I think it's really sort of just odd seeming, but I think it's actually quite smart by the designer, because otherwise you'd have so much trouble. You'd eventually delete that deck and then you'd be sort of screwed.
Yep.
I think that's right. Does that look right?
Yes. Sort of.
These two are together. These two are connected like this. All right, so
that looks right.
Okay, now we gotta roll for escorts. So roll 1 die for the escorts. Roll a 12. So we got high is a 109 heavy. Heavy 109s are high. And we've got a regular 110s low, correct?
Yep.
All right, now we actually place this engine hit. So you want to roll randomly, because this is actually going to drop somebody out of formation. So
there's 5. So I'm going to do.
So 1, 2.
11 and 12 don't count.
Yeah. So 1, 2.
11, of course.
All right.
2.
So it's going to go. We'll just put it on this lead bomber in the formation. So essentially, that basically is going to cause him to fall out of formation. Like that.
Does it?
Yeah, because see, it's got an engine hit. You see that icon on the engine with the arrow?
Yeah. Oh, the arrow.
Yeah, that arrow. If you look like right here, up here on a damage result, if the bomber falls out of
Nope. That makes total. I forgot about that arrow.
Okie dokie.
It wasn't the engine hit. It was the arrow.
Yes. You can get an engine hit. I think most engine hits do tend to do that.
That would make sense.
All right, so we are nose high, and they have 109s high, which is a 6, and 110s low, which is a 2. And we are coming out of the sun, so we could technically roll 2, but we also can spend a fuel to re-roll. So I'm thinking we should be able to roll higher than a 6 on 2 tries, right? And we save the out of the sun to use the out of the sun to negate any hits as we come in on their nose.
Hopefully.
Do you agree? Do you think that's what we should do?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so go ahead and roll. We got to roll higher than a 6. Okay, so hang on, just so we don't forget, I'm going to spend a fuel. There we go. Nicely done, my friend. Because not only did you succeed, but you created a little tiny moment of drama.
I did, yes.
Exactly. That's what we want.
Yeah.
All right, well, we got 8 fighters coming in.
Break them up, baby.
Yeah. So and because they haven't dropped their bombs, that's actually we've got a really good chance to get a bunch of points here. So I think we should heavily target these 3, because if we separate these 3, we separate the whole formation.
Yep.
So I'm thinking maybe we send the yellows kind of like this. Remember, these guys don't shoot down quite so easy.
Right.
And then maybe we send green like that.
Yep.
And then
red on the other side.
Kind of on the other side, doing the same basic thing. Now, mind you, that green was on the left.
I know. I was trying to figure out why you just flipped them.
Don't know.
Trying to confuse the enemy.
Exactly. All right. So it doesn't really matter entirely, but which one do you want to do first? Maybe red 3 first? Or do you want to work from the top to the bottom?
Doesn't matter. Either direction.
Let's work from the top to the bottom. I think that'll be a little...
All right.
I will maybe remember that. Maybe. Yeah, remember to shuffle.
Yep.
All right, so he's connected. So the good news is we're gonna disengage him. But we take return fire and low ammo. So let me just quickly. So he is disengaged, or whatever that word is. I'm gonna go down here. Let's see, somewhere in here I think there is. So it's got this little marker for. So we've got 2 Rota are now isolated.
Right.
So we are low ammo, and we draw the return fire token, but if it's a hit, we ignore it because of the sun. But what it is, he's lost contact. See, that's why we draw it, is because it's actually not a hit. So he ends up lost contact. Well, actually, it's going to give us a chance to actually try to reform this.
They can reform.
And I'm not sure we've ever done that before. So
we have not.
So we'll have to look up the rules really quickly and pretend we know what we're doing. Yeah. All right. So why don't we just finish this tile off then? Might as well. We got a green leader coming in. We'll be in that middle row this time. So a collision.
Almost a collision.
Return fire again, and he's fallen.
All right, collision first.
You want to roll for the collision? No collision.
You always ask me if I want to roll. The real answer every time will be no.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Wait, was there anything else on that? Oh, return fire. So roll like oh no, that was green leader.
No,
sorry.
it was green leader. Yeah.
So what does that mean? I don't know what that means. I'm hoping this printer noise is not an annoying gonna be showing up on the video.
Is that a fuel line emergency?
Fuel line emergency. If the RFR's fuel cube is in the low, empty, or vapor box, the pilot bails out. If not, the fighter RTBs.
All right, he's headed home. That's a real bummer.
Yeah, we are running out of planes. All right, green 3. He's at least on a lone bomber now. He gets a hit, and he's low ammo.
Yep, that was okay.
All right,
the question is, what's the hit?
We need a cockpit hit. That's really not going to do it. Okay, well, we got 2 VPs. Should we do this one next so we can get out, so we can maybe separate this one out while we got maximum?
Decided to skip your left, top to bottom.
Oh yeah, well actually I did because it's.
No, I'm good with that.
Like the thing is we if we separate this, then we're gonna get 3 victory points, and we want to do
3?
it. Yeah, we want to do it while we have the maximum.
Is that who we're going with?
Yep, red 3. Yeah, he did it.
Yep.
So roll a collision because you have to. Roll a collision because you have to. Is that better?
There you go. That's way better.
Okay. So no collision. He drops out of formation. Woohoo! What else was on there?
A hit.
We get a hit. So hang on, I'm going to go mark down that we have 5 for knocking out these Rota. And he takes a damage marker. Oh, we shot him down.
Baby.
We shot him down.
That was this one.
Cool.
Right?
Oh shoot! Yes, it was.
It was red 3.
Yeah. I hit the wrong thing. Destroyed. You want to put those back? Red 3 got himself.
Good job, red 3.
That's his first. That's Emmanuel Patel's first action for us.
Well done, sir.
All right. So now red 2.
Another potential collision.
You get a lot
Low
more
ammo,
collisions apparently on the
But
head-on.
also he falls out.
He does fall out. So roll for collision first, just because.
Ugh.
I know. Okay. So,
After that first time,
yeah, I know. Yeah. So the first time we ever played the game, the first collision result we ever got. So
was a collision.
You've been scarred ever since.
Oh, yes.
All right, and then he is low ammo.
All right.
So now we've got
leader.
red leader against a lone bomber. Just a simple,
Just a
tidy
hit.
little hit.
In the cockpit.
That would be nice, or in the fuselage.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Still, we've done our job.
Yep.
Which
We
is
did the main
breaking
thing.
this up.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. There were 5.
All right. So now we're on to yellow leader against an isolated tile. So return fire, low ammo, and it's nothing. So return fire. So let's do low ammo first. Return fire. Oh my god, he has mechanical trouble. We haven't drawn a single hit on this. Jeez. What does mechanical trouble do? If even, he exits the bomber formation area and has lost contact. Odd, he RTBs.
All right, here it goes.
Odd, he RTBs.
Oh, it was even for a minute there. Wow, that's just unbelievable.
This has not been the best set. This has not been the best.
I mean, we broke them up.
We did our job.
Number 1 job.
Yeah, but we're so low on planes now. Good lord. All right. So another possible collision, jammed, and we actually don't isolate him.
And nothing, just because our guy RTB'd.
Just because he RTB'd.
Oh my god.
All right, roll for collision. Jam.
No collision.
All right, so our fighters all pass through the formation.
All 5 fighters?
Yeah. Oof, I don't think we're going to come back around for... All right, we're going to have to pay attention, though, because when we actually do get to lost contact, we probably do want to mess with those guys.
I would think so.
All right, so that was...
Is that really no ammo or low ammo? In the lost contact?
Oh, no, yeah, I think that should definitely be low ammo.
There's also this guy. He's low, right? Nobody's out of ammo yet. Nobody's taken enough shots.
No, yeah. These all just got kind of flipped when I was bungling about with the image. Okay. All right, so that was contact. So we intercepted. So now we basically go back through the bomber formation. So I'm thinking we come in on the flank mostly after these guys.
Yep. Feels right.
So we should maybe send 2 after this engine guy, because 1 more engine hit will sink him, and then maybe 3 after this guy. So why don't we send the whole red section after this guy?
Okay.
Does that seem like a decent plan to you?
It does.
And then we'll send our remaining green and yellow.
Well, let me ask you, with the jammed,
that's a good point.
do we want to send another one after the engine?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it like this. Does that sound better?
I feel like that's better. Yep.
Yeah, because the jammed result is like a 50-50 that if we get damage, we get to keep it. All right. Let's draw 4. Let's just go here first.
We're going to start on the engine guy?
Yeah, start on the engine guy. So we're starboard or port, so we get a dorsal
hit.
It's not particularly useful.
Well,
I mean, we need to get 2 more damage markers to kill him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right. 1 more for the other guy. Gonna need a fantastic result here. So he's not a green pilot, so he doesn't take a hit. He does
You hit him.
He does do a hit.
And he's low on ammo.
Fuselage. So he's just all kinds of busted up, but that's about it.
Yep.
All right. Jammed, boy.
Oops. Jammed again.
Yeah, I don't know what happens if you get 2 jammed results. God, another.
I don't know.
I'm gonna look over here. Let's see.
He decided to try to run into him instead.
Yeah, I think we just leave it. Is gonna be my guess. But yeah, yeah. We don't have any guns, so just ram him.
That's what it feels like.
Wow. Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
It's the opposite of running.
All right. Red leader. Well, he gets a hit.
We got a hit and we're low on ammo.
Low ammo.
Come on.
We get a damage marker. All right. So on an 11 or a 12, he's going to be destroyed. I think you didn't you roll that already? That 12 sitting there? Nope.
No.
All right.
All right.
Red 2. Dorsal hit, and he is now out. He is now actually out of ammo.
He is actually out of it.
All right, well, everybody passes through the bomber formation. These guys are a little harder to shoot down than Stukas. Don't know if you noticed.
Yeah.
I miss our Stukas. If this had been a Stuka formation, we'd have been doing a lot better. Okay, well, now we get to do escort reaction, everybody's favorite segment of the game. So we've got guys in high and low. So both high and low are going to draw a card.
That's not terrible.
We don't have clouds, so we ignore that. We don't have any ambush. So basically, yeah, so we're going to let me roll for who it's going to be. It's not going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So red 3 is going to get 1. This is the ME-109s. Don't be awful. So we're tailed by a swarm. It's too bad this wasn't the 110s. All right, and then the 110s are coming after this guy. Clear or haze only. If escort station, it must be in the sun. Replace the... Yeah, it's not.
It is not in this sun.
So we get a ME-110 Rota head on. All right, well, the good news is both of our guys have some ammo, so if they do get a hit, they can do something about it. So we start with...
swarm first?
We start with head on first.
Oh, we start with head on.
Head on first. So this
They
is...
actually have rules for that.
They do, yeah. So this is the
All
110s. Are
head on 110.
Single fighter.
One, so they go away and we're low of ammo.
So that's not a particularly exciting narrative to that dogfight, but you can tell exactly what happened.
But it was a great narrative.
Yes, it worked out for us. All right, so what maneuver should this guy pull? I'm thinking tight turn, don't you? Because he's alone, he can't slip. And the problem
Always
evade would be okay if we get a result where they fly away, but
I'm good with a turn.
all right. Yeah, pretty good. So
Was it?
No, it would have been better if we hadn't turned, actually, as it turns out, because they would have just
Are they
flown
the-
away.
Well, we hit them, right?
So we hit them, and we are out.
And we're out of
now we're
ammo.
Out of ammo. And then, basically, because we got a turn result, we're now head on with these guys.
And with the hit.
But and with a hit there now, that. And I gotta mark down that red 3 got a suspected kill, whatever it is. Wow, red 3. That's his second one, because he's the one who shot down the bomber.
So now the head on?
So now, let's see. We have no hit check, so yeah. So now we do the head on. Head on.
109.
They fly
So
away.
They fly away and nothing.
Yep. Nothing.
We're not green, correct?
Nope.
So that was.
But he is lost contact.
It's okay. He should go home with no ammo.
Yeah, he was going home anyway. So that's the escort reaction. Now we've got chase. This is where we actually care. So so they can reform in the RTB box, and not
In the
surprising.
RTB box or in the lost contact?
Sorry, in the they can. Sorry, they can either RTB
reform
or reform. Okay, so let's just start with the simple thing and send Red 3.
He's going
home.
Yeah.
Now I think these guys
they should reform.
Should reform, right?
They should try.
All right. Problem is, I don't know the rules for that, so we are going to dive into the rule book.
This is one of the reasons we should do it.
Exactly. 2 or 3 lost contact fighters from different sections may form a section of their own. One of them must be a veteran pilot.
Oh, that might be.
I think is
right. End of that.
Oh
no, blue leader.
He's a veteran.
Yeah.
How about that? Okay. So. So basically, it looks like they just do it. But
that's the beauty of veterans.
So it costs a fuel to do it. And they're blue and green. So we're going to... And they get this gray cube. They're now this gray cube.
Ah, okay.
So they are now a section in there. Okay. But I don't think that they can... I think they can either... They can't do that and chase, is my read of this.
So
right?
They've now reformed.
So the patrol is not complete. So everybody, all these cubes move to the right. Right?
Yep, that makes sense.
Escort recovery. There are no. Check for escort exit. So the 109s on an 11 are gonna reduce.
Nope.
Okay. No channel patrol. Now there's another chance to reform in the lost contact box, but we already did that. And then, okay. So we now go back to revealing raid markers because they haven't dropped their bombs yet.
Yep.
So we're gonna reveal. We only got one left, so that's not the worst. Oh, baby, that's actually a pretty good result, I think.
Yeah, I don't know the first one actually. It's just a straggler.
It's just a straggler. Yeah, it's just a straggler. So place a new bomber marker in the lost contact area, and assign a section or fighter to attack it. Section spends 1 fuel.
Fighter must be lost contact. Well, isn't that?
So, I think technically we're supposed to roll for what kind of bomber it is, because it's not like it necessarily came from this formation.
From these.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
So go ahead and roll for what it is. And I think this section is just going to knock this guy out of the air, right?
An A.
It's the same thing.
It's another U.
What's the same thing? All right. So what we're going to do is we will clone that dude. So this is like a little mini bomber area. So,
do we attack him now?
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna just.
It read that way.
Yeah, it does read that way. All I was trying to think about is where do we?
Yeah, and the section spends a fuel.
No approach penalties on round 1.
So that puts us low fuel, by the way. Or did you already spend the fuel?
I spent the fuel already.
Okay.
I spent the fuel already.
Those guys are coming home soon. They're running out of
fuel.
they're
gonna basically try to shoot this guy down and go. Actually, hang on. Let me just double check this again, since we've never done this. My only question is about approach.
Oh, yeah, that's an interesting question.
We can approach from any angle, and we ignore penalties. So we can just.
Since we ignore penalties, which penalties?
So there's penalties for nose low and tail approaches.
Got it.
The penalties, if you remember, somewhere over here, right here, you could see.
Yeah. Now it makes sense. And I assume the theory is he's a straggler, so.
Yeah. So I'm thinking we should just go from the tail in that case. Right?
There's no benefit to sun, right?
No, because we're low.
So the thing about the tail is, do we take dorsal fire potentially?
Well, not if we knock his dorsal gunner out.
Okay.
I think there's more hits in that column is why I'm
In the
suggesting
tail?
we do it.
All right.
I think we can take a little bit more return fire, but
All right.
since he's
Well,
a long
let's
bomber.
try it.
All right, go for it. So we got first
Oh,
first
we're
up
gonna
is
go blue 3, blue leader.
yeah,
Green 2.
yeah, because just that's how they rotated when I did it. Oh my goodness, 2 hits and he's out of ammo. That's a pretty good start, man.
That was a good start. Yeah.
So we got a wing hit and a fuselage hit. Okay. Spitfire, the leader. He's
2 hits and
he's going to be
he's
shot
gone.
down. Yep. Just do it for fun. We got him on the first one.
We didn't even need
So
another.
blue leader
Gotta like that.
got himself his second confirmed kill. All right, so basically, let's see. These guys will just move over here. This guy can get deleted. So that was all that was on that raid marker, right?
Yeah, it was just a straggler.
Yeah. So now we swirl again.
What I found interesting is the combination of both the icon and the word straggler. Like,
Yeah. So we don't have any orders or intercept. So basically, we just decide what we're going to do with the guys in the bomber formation. I mean, these two are going home because they have no ammo. I feel like with 2 fighters, we probably should just be sending them home because, like, with a heavy 2 escorts, I just don't think they're going to survive. As tempting as it is to take a run at these guys and knock one out of the air, like, you know what I mean? That makes me super nervous. You can just wait. You can just leave them there, and when we're done with everything, you just hit collect. It'll grab them all. So do you want to take one more run at these guys and see if we can knock them out of the air at the risk of losing these 2? Yeah. Do you think that's what we should do? I mean, the jammed guy has got a 50-50 chance of it not even working. So
I hate to say it, we should. If I was in the sky, I would be going home.
let's go home.
If I was, but we're playing a game.
I mean, the thing is right now.
But I think the right thing would be.
I mean, you got to remember that we are playing a game, but this game is as much about squadron management as it is about.
Yep.
And we've already got 7 victory points for this mission.
Yep.
So bummer, but I just think that's like. So then we don't do escort reaction, and then I think in the chase segment these guys go home.
Yep.
Like the thing is, if we'd been able to get these guys into the formation first, I might have been willing to do it. But then again, these guys are so low ammo.
They're also low fuel.
Actually, yeah. See, if we wait one more turn, they're going to be down here.
Yeah.
Before we send them back.
Yeah, they should RTB.
So these guys really need to, because they spent a whole bunch of extra fuel. So that is. They are eventually going to drop their bombs, but we don't care anymore. So that is the end. That is the end of all of that. So now we simply roll for blue 2 and yellow 3.
All right. Well, so yellow 3 first.
Yep.
A 6. No, a 9.
A 9. So a 9. He
Hanger.
gets it to the hangar. Cool. Blue 2. 8 through a 12 is what we want.
A 6 this time.
So he crashes.
He's not green, correct?
Blue 2 is green.
A 3.
I don't think that's good.
Kaboom.
He's killed in
Oh,
action.
he's dead.
Aww. It's, so, well, we can just leave that there. So let's just go back for a second. So pilot Charles Ivy killed in action.
Why do I feel like Charles Ivy Jr. is on the way?
We're running low, so we're bringing in his we're bringing in his 7-year-old son to take his place.
I guess that's one way to do it, is right when we could have trips in the 4th and
Exactly. Then we'll know how many times they got killed.
Yep.
I'm so sorry, Charles. But he comes back as a green pilot, so we didn't lose anything in terms of the squadron, unlike the last one.
Right.
So, I mean, that, small, looking for silver linings. There's your silver lining.
Small victories. Yep.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to just to make it easy, put him back up. Okay. All right, and so, yeah, so let's see. So we broke up the Rota for 5, and I think we knocked down 2 Junkers. So that it gives us 7 victory points. And, oops, not 7W. And Harris Hughes, or Hugs, because they didn't put the E in there, he's got his 2nd kill. Way to go, Harris. Whereas Emmanuel Patel,
1 1/4.
2.5. And we still don't have enough fighters shut down to get an extra victory point. The next fighter we shoot down gets us a victory point.
Okay.
All right. I think that's the end of the patrol. Thanks for sticking around to the end of this patrol. Hope you're enjoying the video. Hope you're enjoying the playthrough, the series, and hope you're enjoying the channel. Leave comments with suggestions for games that you'd love to see come to the channel or improvements that we could make to the channel. And we will see you in the next video on Agility Snips Gaming Table.